Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some potential foreign interference in regards to Pierre Poilievre and his most recent campaigning in Northern Ontario. Now, I haven't really seen much mainstream media coverage of this. However, in today's press with Andrew Scheer, there was one reporter that asked a question about this in French, which we'll get back to in a little bit. But this all started when I saw Pierre Poilievre's YouTube channel the other day post this video, which was the CTV news coverage of him in Northern Ontario. So I'm going to play this video first, and then we're going to get into it.
Federal Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre has been touring Northern Ontario this week. He held a rally in Kirkland Lake last night to a packed crowd, touting affordability concerns and disappointment in the Trudeau government. CTV's Sergio Arangio has more.
Jagmeet Singh and Charlie Angus have betrayed the working class people.
Conservatives see blue in the orange waters of this Northern Ontario riding, and judging by the crowd, Pierre Poilievre has large support in Kirkland Lake and area.
Wonderful changes in the future.
He understands what we need. We need common sense. We need money.
As a young person, it gives me hope for the future because when I'll get older and trying to buy a house, I think he's the leader that I want.
Poilievre's Axe the Tax motto is popular with his supporters as he highlights what he calls the Trudeau government's failure to address higher costs of living and inflation.
People can't afford to eat, heat, or house themselves, and they're supporting my common sense plan to axe the carbon tax, lower income tax, and cap spending to bring down inflation and interest rates.
While the New Democrats put the blame of higher grocery costs on corporations, Poilievre centers on the government's inaction. His key criticism of NDP leader Jagmeet Singh being his deal to support the Liberals.
Sell out Singh, he gets his pension, Trudeau gets the power, you get the bill.
It's a powerful message, according to Northern political science professor David Tabachnik, who calls it smart politics that favors emotion over accuracy. He says growing conservative popularity is making its way north.
Northern Ontario has become something of a battleground. This has been building in the last few election cycles.
A battleground that New Democrats risk losing since two longtime MPs plan to retire and federal riding borders are redrawn with one less northern seat.
Now, it's absolutely mind-blowing that political scientist said Pierre was using smart politics based on emotion and not accuracy, when everything he said there was true about Jagmeet waiting for his pension. There's no other reason for him to keep Trudeau in power with this coalition. He constantly bashes the Liberal government, talks about their poor policies, talks about Trudeau being a bad leader, yet he keeps them in power. So I don't think anything Pierre said there was actually inaccurate. However, if we go back to the main thing I was talking about with this foreign interference, yesterday when I was doing the video and I was on Ryan Turnbull's Twitter page or X page, whatever, he wrote, "This reeks of online manipulation." And he had retweeted this tweet from somebody who wrote, "Hundreds of accounts claiming to be located in the United States, France, England, and Russia say that they are still buzzing after attending Pierre Poilievre's recent rally in Kirkland Lake, Ontario." So when you click on the photos, it's exactly what they said. "Just got back from Pierre Poilievre's rally in Kirkland Lake and I'm still buzzing from the energy. As a northerner, it's refreshing to see a leader who actually listens to our concerns and prioritizes our needs." This person's location is listed in France. The next one, same message. This one is in England. The next message, pretty much the same. This one's in Russia. And again, in New York, pretty much the same. Another similarity is all of these accounts joined July 2024. July 2024, July 2024, July 2024. So here we have 4 examples, yet it says hundreds of accounts. Now, if you scroll down, he accredits this account here, the 280 times trivial channel. And when you go to this guy's page, he actually has screenshots of multiple accounts, multiple pages of screenshots of the exact same message pretty much being spammed about Pierre's rally in Northern Ontario. Now, when looking a little bit further, this person wrote that it's about 151 posts from 151 accounts. All of these accounts were made in July, according to this message above me. And again, they all posted this same still buzzing from the energy in the rally. Now, another thing was they broke it down. They went pretty deep on this. They looked at all of the people who posted and all of the addresses or locations that they listed that they were from. And he writes, despite allegedly attending a political rally in Canada, the majority, 109 accounts, which was 72% of it, are located in the US, according to their profiles, and only 11 claim to be in Canada. Now, if we go to this chart, this is how he broke it down. A lot of it was from the US, some of it Canada, and then other places. Now, an interesting part is that it looks like a good majority of these accounts actually have profile pictures. I don't know if these are AI generated or they were just stolen from other accounts. But after this whole thing was started to spread, you had people like Charlie Angus who said, who paid for the offshore bot accounts spreading disinformation about Poilievre's Northern Ontario tour? Is this a dry run for an online disinformation campaign in the upcoming federal election? This needs to be investigated. And as much as I agree with there should be some sort of investigation in this, there were certain individuals who came to, I guess, Pierre's defense saying, I guess he saw that what the prime minister was doing and copied it. Let's all ignore it, though, when the liberals do it, right? And then he posted some screenshots of multiple accounts looking like they're saying the same thing. And it goes, honest Canada citizen here. I don't get why many people hate Trudeau. I think he's one of the best prime ministers in the country right now. He needs time to do this. We should back him and trust the process. We can do this. Let's go, Canada. And this was spammed a few times here. Looks like this was also done back in 2022. And another individual posted this on Charlie Angus's channel as well, showing the exact same thing. As a Canadian citizen, I'm disgusted by all these comments towards Justin. In all my years as a Canadian citizen, I've never seen a prime minister better than Justin, and I think he's the best prime minister we've ever had. Back him and trust the process. We can still do this. And as you can see, multiple accounts writing this exact same message and showing another picture of all of these same little things. And to be honest, this isn't that surprising. You can see this even on YouTube. As soon as individuals post a video, even if I post a video or anyone posts a video, you'll see these constant spam accounts like you see here. Hi, how do you plan to grow your audience on YouTube? Very high quality content. Looking forward to your new videos. And it's always pictures of girls in lingerie or butts, stuff like that. Sometimes it says like, "Oh, this conversation was so intelligent and invigorating. Can't wait for the next." When say it's a clip of video games and there was actually no conversation happening. So I'm not surprised that there are bots that are doing this. However, as I mentioned in today's press conference here with Andrew Scheer, the question was posed in French, and I'll play it here with the subtitles so you can read it.
Commentaire en français rapidement, M. Berthold, peut-être sur un sujet connexe. Je me demandais, est-ce que vous êtes inquiet de voir qu'il semble y avoir des centaines de comptes Twitter robots qui semblent avoir prétendu avoir participé à un rallye de votre chef Pierre Poilievre dans le nord de l'Ontario? Qu'est-ce que ça vous inspire comme réflexion, ce genre de situation-là?
Je trouve que c'est complètement ridicule. C'est une théorie du complot qui n'a pas sa place. Je peux vous dire que Pierre Poilievre est le chef actuellement qui répond le plus aux aspirations des Canadiens et des Canadiennes. Et partout où il passe, on n'a pas besoin de robots pour attirer les foules. Pierre Poilievre suffit à attirer amplement les gens à ses rallyes.
Sur l'aspect d'ingérence étrangère, l'aspect d'ingérence étrangère, est-ce que ça vous inquiète parce que ce sont des robots qui viennent d'un peu partout à travers le monde?
Encore une fois, l'ingérence étrangère, on a essayé à plusieurs reprises d'avoir des comités, encore cet été. On veut poursuivre tout notre travail qu'on fait sur l'ingérence étrangère actuellement. Et on a une politique de tolérance zéro sur l'ingérence étrangère. Et concernant les événements de M. Poilievre, je peux vous assurer, pour l'avoir vécu, pour l'avoir vu moi-même, on est persuadé que les gens viennent d'eux-mêmes pour assister aux activités de M. Poilievre.
Now, I think I would have to agree with the way MP Berthold answered that question there. It is a bit of a conspiracy theory, in my opinion, that Pierre would need to buy bot farm accounts or bot accounts to spam his campaign, his recent campaign in Northern Ontario. When you just saw the CTV news clip, where he had a huge turnout there, a lot of people who I mean, that writing is very NDP based. It's been NDP based for many, many years, are already saying that they're happy for change. They're looking for change the common sense way, saying that he's the person that they want. So they most likely were going to be voting conservative already anyway. And with the NDP phasing out of that riding, it was going to most likely be conservative regardless. So I don't see what the incentive is for Pierre to buy bot accounts and then spam it online to bring more traction when it looks like the traction is already there. But on the other hand, again, as pointed out, it's not like Pierre's the only one having this done. Trudeau, as you saw in the examples, also had that there. But what I thought was interesting too was on Turnbull's account in this retweet that he posted, this lady, trauma nurse, wrote, "What does this reek of, Ryan?" and linked the Liberals defend decision not to name the MPs in foreign interference report. So, I mean, it's like the pot can calling the kettle black in a sense, where you're going to complain about this, yet you actually, who know which are the MPs that are involved in this foreign interference, won't openly talk about it. Yet some 150 accounts online who are spamming about Pierre's rally that they didn't actually attend is something that you're getting all hung up about. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that foreign interference is something that needs to be tackled, and I want to see as little, if none, as possible within the next election or any elections coming in. But it's pretty unlikely that there's ever going to be zero foreign interference in any election. But as always, this is just my opinion. I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about all of this bot accounts and spam and everything like that? Have you seen that online yourself, where you went to write a comment and you see maybe the same comment over and over again? So just let me know in the comment section below. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.